This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Welcome everyone on a perfect night for football with the floodlights beaming down. And Derek Ray here on the gantry, joined for commentary today by Sue Smith. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Morocco, and they take on Brazil.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them the final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
That's effective pressure, high up the pitch. Genuine chance. Azzedine Ounahi. And tidy defensive play.
Yeah, you can see that they're a really well-coached side, can't you?
And he's broken free. Opportunity still there. Oh, the post denied him.
Well, that was a good attempt, and they're unlucky not to be in the lead. They've started really well, and they would have deserved that, you've got to say.
Well, having been denied by the woodwork, now the focus is on keeping the opposition at bay. Well, a good tackle. The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson is the goalkeeper. Gabriel plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. Well, I don't know about you, but I always enjoy it when the story is two managers facing each other for the first time.
Yeah, and it's the kind of game where the first goal's going to be crucial. Whoever gets it could really seize control.
Azzedine Ounahi. And moving it forward. And let's give credit to the defending. And a throw-in forthcoming. Well, if you're looking for a player to take any game by the scruff of the neck, look no further than Vinicius Junior, top quality. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, he's a unique talent, isn't he? The way he can beat defenders, he can dictate the tempo of the game. Suddenly, when he gets on the ball, fans get off their seats. Such an exciting, entertaining...
He fancies it. And a goal! 1-0, and what a fast start they've made to this game. Well, back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Brahim. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. And he has options available. Pedro. And a simple clearance, a good one. Guimaraes. It's with Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Takes aim. Well, the power was there. Not really the placement, however. Goal kick. Amin Adli. Decent looking pass. Excellent defending. Now, options are plenty. Fabinho. Well, a bad pass it was.
Oh, what was he thinking? They'll be frustrated with that.
Good-looking move. Oh, a twitchy clearance. Promising passage, but came to nothing. And stopping the danger. Succeeded in winning it back. And fine goalkeeping. Vinicius Junior. And the ruling is offside here. And possibilities here. Disappointing cross and gobbled up by the keeper. Well, he wasn't likely to get away with that. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he's got to do better there. He's got to realise the situation and keep hold of the ball a bit longer so that he can get back onside.
Free kick is what's been given. Amin Adli. Ambitious effort. Read it well and made the save. Trying to pick out a teammate. Good piece of closing down. He has teammates around him. And that brings the attack to an end.
Oh, he was so alert there. Read the situation well.
Could pose a threat on the counter. They keep going. Pedro. Chances on. Well, with the goal at his mercy. What a tame effort that is. Amin Adli. Just moving back into that deeper position. Options in the middle. Still trailing, but they keep it moving. And a timely intervention. In a decent position. And just like that, broken up. Bruno Guimaraes. Pedro. On to Guimaraes. Malcolm. Who wants to make a challenge? Chance here, Malcolm. Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Corner kick played in. Well, it could have been spectacular. He got on his bicycle but forgot to ring the bell.
Yeah, it's always a risk. You can end up looking a little bit silly if it doesn't come off. He's having a quick chuckle to himself. He knows.
Textbook example of how to cut it out.
Yes, so alert. Read it well.
Oh, chance! In it goes! And I'll tell you what, the goalkeeper is wishing quite simply he hadn't done that. So underway again following the goal that made things level. Malcolm. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Running with confidence. Good looking cross. Nervy clearance. Oh, an outrageously good save. Terrific goalkeeping. A chance to nudge in front. Corner kick here. Now that's handled without any trouble at all. Mateus Cunha. João Pedro. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Attacking with vigour. And play halted, free kick given. Played in there. Oh, moving it nicely. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Pedro. Failure to keep the ball by Brazil. Amin Adli. João Pedro. Carlos Augusto is with Vinicius Junior. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Guimarães. Working so hard to win back possession. Unahi. And he has options available. And the shot. Chance here. Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Mateus Cunha. It's with Fabinho. Well, it's a good Brazil move in the making. Real chance. It could be up for grabs. Or hit with power, but shame about the placement.
Well, this has been a compelling game so far. You just can't take your eyes off it or you may miss something. You've got two closely matched sides creating lots of opportunities and you think it's going to finish a high-scoring match.
Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity.
Yeah, great intensity. Wasted it really, didn't they?
Room to roam on the wing for Brazil. To put them in front. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, another look at this now, and it was just a matter of time, wasn't it? The chances they've been creating and the pressure that they've put on, they certainly deserve that goal.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Augusto. Good work from Brazil to win back possession. Oh, that's splendid play. João Pedro. He's in here. Can he convert? Oh, how about that for the last line of defence?
Oh, I've no idea how that didn't go in.
Azzedine Ounahi. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Could pose a threat on the counter. Mateus Cunha. Fed over towards the back post. But keeper's ball. They'll be disappointed with that delivery. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreves.
He actually got trodden on in that last challenge, so his foot is probably a bit sore.
Cheers, Jeff. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And he's broken free. Can he find the net? Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Azzedine Ounahi. Good work from Brazil to win back possession. Now, can they hit them on the counter? A really good pass. Can they pull further away?
Oh, they've got a chance here, you know.
Well, it's one pass after another. Well, if only he'd been able to stay onside.
Well, he's got to do better at getting himself back on side. He's just stood there. No idea what's going on around him.
And he clears the danger. Mateus Cunha. The ball back with Brazil here. Real chance. Ederson. Fabinho now. And into the last 20 minutes. He made good progress there. Options in the middle. And beyond the byline. Goal kick then. And the substitution will occur now. Plenty of support here. Well-timed tackle. Ounahi. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters.
Yeah, there's just no rhythm, is there?
Brahim. Well, he couldn't worry the keeper with that effort. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. He continues his run. Long way out this. Well, the shot looked promising, but the keeper had the measure of it. João Pedro. And cutting it out. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. And no let-up. Well, a disappointing end to that break. Vinicius Junior. It did look on for them, but not to be. Can they get themselves level? Able to skip past his man. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Good pressure to win it back. Danger building. Turning the ball away. Goalkeeping excellence there. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Will it go in? And that's handled without any trouble at all. Well, this game ebbing away, and the visitors on course to eke out a narrow victory. Sue, your thoughts?
Well, marginally the better side, I'd say. Control parts of the game, and they have shown some quality in attack. They'll be disappointed with the goal they conceded, but if they can hold on for the win...
Opportunity here. In it goes to increase their advantage. And will that be the goal that ends up securing it for them?
Well, here's the replay, and probably one of the simpler finishes you'll see this week. From that sort of range, there was never really any doubt that he'd put it away.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score. Fabinho. Here's Marquinhos. He has teammates around him. Amin Adli. Shaping to shoot. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Beautiful pass. An effective ball win. Oh, fancy footwork. Can he? Now the keeper grabs it. Amin Adli. Unahi. Interesting pass. Intercepted effortlessly. Trying his luck. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Yeah, it was a positive performance. Some of the play today was great.
Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown that could take on highly dramatic proportions. Be prepared for genuine excitement. Next on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Brazil, and they take on Sweden.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
The starting 11 for Brazil. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Marquinhos plays alongside Gabriel in central defence. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Fabinho in the centre of midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. Chance to do damage. Here's the starting 11 for Sweden.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
Jogador. Teammates available. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. João Pedro. And here's Cunha. Vinicius Junior. Chance to cross. So a corner. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Well, a struggle for Brazil to keep the ball. Matheus Cunha. Could be threatening. Gives it a go. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Kulusevski. That's a good ball. And in the right position to read it. Untidy little passage in midfield there.
At the moment, the passing is sloppy. Neither team have found their rhythm so far.
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. And doing well to keep that one out. João Pedro. And a clever piece of defending. Jogador. It's a neat move. Determined defending. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And just like that, broken up. João Pedro. Good work from Sweden to win back possession. Well, they could run onto it here. How did they let that attack come to an end?
Well, they certainly got their defensive shape absolutely right there.
Good ball over the top. Can he give them the lead? Brazil couldn't retain possession. And support available, but the danger averted for now. And a clear foul. Not an effort he's going to enjoy watching back later.
It's not a good shot, is it? That wasn't the right option.
Nygren. Emil Kraft. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Mateus Cunha. An alert intervention. Well, they're allowing him to run and run and run. Clearance needed to be better. Benjamin Nygren. And taken cleanly by the keeper. Mateus Cunha. Now options are plenty. Oh, big chance! And that was a really high-end piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is excellent from the goalkeeper. A brilliant save.
Played over. Pretty routine there for the goalkeeper. Well, nothing for them to worry about in the end. Good defending. Dejan Kulusevski. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Pedro. Can they deliver here? Now an ambitious one, and pushed away to safety. Gyökeres. Eriksson with it. Really getting stuck in. Brazil now in a potentially dangerous position. Well, plenty of power, but just too much height on it. And a confident clearance.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Victor Gyökeres. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Mateus Cunha. Can he find the right pass? Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. And regaining control of the ball. Nygren. And now with Kulusevski. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Could catch them on the break. Can they take advantage? Played into the box. Well, he didn't really trouble the keeper. To be fair, the angle was tight.
Well, I'm not sure that was the right option. It was always going to be difficult to score from there. Well, as we've seen, Brazil have completely dominated the ball in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
And teammates around him. A really good pass. Oh, this looks useful. Opportunity to go ahead. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
We're back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Mateus Cunha. Vinicius Junior. To level the match. And so near on the volley.
Well, he'll be frustrated with that finish. That was a big opportunity there.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Pedro. Now with Guimarães. And with that, the first half draws to a close. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
After a slow start when he was tightly marked, he got better and better as the first half went on.
So the second half underway, and Brazil have the lead, but plenty of time for a few twists and turns before this one is over. Carlos Augusto. Can he deliver? Not really the high percentage option to try your luck from there.
Well, his teammates aren't particularly happy. He was never going to score from there.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Bruno Guimarães. Might lead to a chance. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Guimarães. And Brazil in a position of menace. Oh, could have given them an even healthier advantage.
Well, it's a good effort to extend their lead, but the game's still in the balance here.
And Brazil finding room on the flank. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Kulusevski. It's with Larsson. Able Able to skip past his man. And getting enough on the ball to steer us away. Oh, he's given us away. Blocking it. Ederson, wonderful goalkeeping. Eder Militao. João Pedro. And fine work from Sweden to win it back. Well, that one has promise. Timely intervention. Pedro. And it's with Malcolm. Chance here. Well, really rifling that one in, and he didn't miss by much. Ibanez. Brazil moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And an opening! And hitting it from close range, but the woodwork in the way.
Well, from that sort of distance, he has to score there.
Well, Sweden unable to hang on to it. Nice looking pass. Fabinho. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence. Anthony Elanga. Given away again. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Malcolm. Plenty of support here. Oh, mischievous! Well, I must say, a really nice-looking chip and almost rewarded.
Yeah, that was a good effort, but it just doesn't come down in time. A bit unlucky there.
And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Guimaraes. Played into the centre. Well, no way through in the end. Eder Militao. Pedro. Malcolm. Excellent defending. Svensson. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack. Can't give him too much space. Happy to shoot. And that's a very good parry.
Well, Brazil have been in complete control over the last 15 minutes and have been pressing to extend their lead. They just need to be a bit more clinical in front of goal.
That's a good-looking ball. And a textbook interception. Good-looking move. "20 minutes remaining. Failure to keep the ball on the part of Brazil. Well, no mistake from the keeper, acting decisively. Fabinho. It's with Gabriel. João Pedro. Encouraging move this from Brazil. But quick thinking defensively. Anthony Elanga. And a throw in for Sweden. Emil Kraft. Eriksson with it. Getting in there to intercept. Ibanez. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Short corner it is. Promising move. Long-range effort. And I think, unfortunately for him, the less said about that attempt, the better.
Well, he had a lot of options there, but he's chosen the wrong one. That was a poor effort.
And Brazil with control of the ball again. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Sloppy in possession from Brazil. It's not going to go down as the prettiest passing sequence we've ever seen.
Well, just listen to this atmosphere. It's been such a tight game, but the fans are certainly doing their bit in trying to get them over the finish line.
Oh, nice ball. Taking care of business defensively here. Good distribution. And Brazil come away with it. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. And the shot. Couldn't grab hold of it. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here it is again, and the striker does everything right. He hits it across the goalkeeper, which makes it difficult for him. And then the player coming in is alert for the rebound. What a good goal that is. Well, that's not a happy manager. He knows he's got a lot of work to do now.
2-0 now, and back underway. Dejan Kulusevski. And passing it well. And the cross into the middle. Well, no damage done. Bruno Guimaraes. Now Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And an opening. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. They decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Favouring the short one. Well, he does have a flair for the spectacular, but that wasn't especially spectacular.
Yeah, he just got the technique all wrong. A wasted chance, really.
Well, they're almost inviting them to come at them.
They're taking a gamble here, almost inviting problems.
Well, out of play it went in the end. Eriksson. Larson with it. And the pass keeps them flowing. Chance to cross. Well, the electronic board showing 3 additional minutes. Now the counter-attack looks on. 3 goals without reply. And he has options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Is it the perfect pass? And the referee blows for full time. Most acceptable for all Brazilian fans. A victory here, Stuart.
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
His performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Stuart.
Well, he did everything today. His energy, skill and movement was just too good for those defenders. It was a really good display.